We are devastated by the images. How desperate as a human being can you be when you see the plane running on the runway, the doors are shut? How desperate are you that you, despite knowing that there's no way you're going to get on that plane, you still are attempting to get on board?
Yeah, hanging on to it.
Hanging on to it.
In suburban Perth, members of the Afghan community have gathered to share what's on their minds.
We really hope and plead that these images stay on our retinas for longer than just one day.
It's been a terrifying week as images of the Taliban taking Kabul are beamed around the world.
Through fear, and a government that controls their people with fear is not a just government. It is not a government at all.
Jan Ali Mohammadi came to Australia by boat in 2010. He's part of the Hazara community, an ethnic minority who have for decades been targeted by militants. His mum and other family members are now in hiding in Kabul. He's been told the Taliban has started going door to door.
Yeah, they're scared, they're worried, and they also the same of me. They can't sleep well, and they're just watching the TV. They said that the Taliban is starting to check up their house, and they're asking for the journalists. They have a list and the name of the journalist, and they have the list of the guys who are working with the government.
Jan says he's anxious and is having trouble sleeping. He's been contacting relatives every few hours to check in, but can't always get through.
The situation is very bad. It's not clear what will happen in the future, and people are depressed from this situation. It's not a good situation.
Jan's fears are shared by others. There are many ideas about what more Australia could be doing to help, including more reassurance for those on temporary visas within Australia and more help on the ground.
People have been denied family reunion. All of those issues, I think Australia can do so much, but yet Australia is silent. And I'm hoping this silence is to come up with a solution.
But right now, we need safety for Afghanistan. But I request Australia friendly, to do something for Afghanistan people.
Australia's first evacuation mission rescued 26 people today. Prime Minister Scott Morrison says the government expects to provide at least 3,000 visas under the humanitarian visa program to Afghans this year.
We need to be very clear who's getting on our planes, who's going to our base, and who is going to come and live here in Australia. We have to be very, very clear about that. And we are taking all the sensible precautions, but moving urgently to address the very real need in these very stressing conditions.
I just feel like that right now Afghanistan is in the hell.
Maria Soltani's brother-in-law is a police officer and, like many, worked against the Taliban. Her family isn't sure when they'll hear from him again.
Yeah, I'm not okay. It's been more than 2-3 days. I don't have breakfast. No time for me to do dinner. No fun. I don't feel to have something, because I'm just thinking if I eat something, I feel there's other more people in Afghanistan. They don't have anything to eat. It's really emotional. All the time I'm crying, but I can't do nothing. I just only raise my voice to the people who can help them. But I just request Australia government to do something for Afghanistan now.
She says the last few days have taken a huge toll on her mental health. She doesn't want young girls subjected to a life under the Taliban.
Right now, my sister-in-law, she's in an airport with 4 children. She just wants to leave Afghanistan because she wants to save her daughters. They don't have right to leave. Being a girl in Afghanistan, it's too hard. I can feel it.
After decades of war, trillions of dollars spent and so many lives lost, there remain many questions to be answered.
Each minute counts. Don't give up on us. Don't abandon us.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.